Kanungu now. As you know, the motives and the primary reason of such kind of travel is not a destination, but it's a travel. And here we are. This is Kanungu. Finally, we get in Kanungu. I think Kanungu has some history to tell, right?
Yeah, there's some history to tell. After driving a long way from Rukunjiri,
and the
now here is where we are in Kanungu. What I remember about this place is some decades ago where there was that cult
MILLENNIUM
of Kibwetere that took lots of people's lives, the Christian thing that they had, remember when the millennium was getting on, and that kind of thing. It was a very bad thing.
Yeah,
and it remains something to remember whenever you think about the name of Kanungu.
Welcome to the story time. In early 2000, followers of the religious so-called movement for the restoration of the Ten Commandments of God died in a fire and a series of poisonings and killings that were initially considered a group suicide mass murder. Today is exactly 21 years ago in southwestern Uganda, Kanungu district, where we are today. Mr. Joseph Kibwetere, born in 1932 in Uganda, occupation, former leaders of so-called movement for the restoration of the Ten Commandments of God. Stay tuned. My name is Noor Ismail Nozzle, diesel engineer, filmmaker, storyteller. Join me as I share my passion for building four-wheel drive trucks and traveling to the remotest part of the world.
I get up and you're a stranger, out of sight, out of mind, no wanting to surrender.
In early 2000, followers of the religious so-called movement for the restoration of the Ten Commandments of God died in a fire and a series of poisonings and killings that were initially considered a group suicide mass murder. Today is exactly 21 years ago in southwestern Uganda, Kanungu district, where we are today. Mr. Joseph Kibwetere, born in 1932 in Uganda, disappeared on March 17, 2000. Occupation, former leaders of so-called movement for the restoration of the Ten Commandments of God. Ugandan cult leader Joseph Kibwetere, who masterminded the tragic inferno in which over 1,000 people lost their lives early 2000, is still Uganda's most wanted man. Kibwetere leads the movement for the restoration of the Ten Commandments of God cult movement. Mr. Kibwetere and Reverend Dominic Kataribabo locked the followers, the believers, inside the church with the doors and windows nailed, and the church was set on fire. The dead were members of so-called movement of the restoration of the Ten Commandments of God and Doomsday cult that believe the world will come to an end, the turn of the millennium. It was later determined to be a mass murder by the group's leaders after their prediction of the apocalypse failed to come about. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.
So Kanungu, you are a notorious city with a bad memory. I don't know why you did such. It was really such a bad idea. You know, sometimes people, when they are taking their little thing, especially in a season like this, sometimes they think in a backward mode. How how can you really sincerely gather the believers and put them at the same squeezed place and confuse them, preach, once after preaching the gospel, and you say amen, and you say now the darkness is needed, so you switch off the light at around the 11:35 p.m. So because the target was midnight, I think so, it's like I got some part of the story. It was now waiting for the midnight clock to make sure deal done. But really, what was the reward of this guy? That so-called pastor, but this was the pastor, evil, did something horrible. Kibwetere. This is Kanungu. Why we are talking about Kibwetere? Because we are on top and in the Kanungu history. Because the season, even what we hear right now, was a very season where that horrific situation mysteriously happened, historically remained. You will name the rest. And here we are. And I don't think at this moment, as even praying at in a church tomorrow or the day of New Year, I think it is prohibited. It's prohibited because of remembering. It's now become as a memory. Remembrance.
They have moved on.
Okay. You know, sometimes those pastors are funny. A funny creature. But they're there. You know, you can interpret wrongly the Bible and misleading people.
Those funny things comes to you don't have to be a pastor, but it's just a human being.
Yeah, sure.
Who thinks and believes that being a pastor will be a way of business, making money.
Sure.
And the main focus is just making money. So these are the other things.
But in some cases, we are not we may not blame those pastors. They're not blaming those people who are following those wrong believing.
So the problem is the pastors.
You are the source of the problem? Or they are beginning of the problem?
They are creating a situation whereby they mainly focus on making money while
their primary goal is what?
Making money for themselves. That's a business.
Business projection or business investment. Because their investment, and you know, harvesting is the next.
They buy some electric rings.
Then come and bang you.
Hit you on the head. You
say in the name of the Holy Spirit.
You get here.
All over ferry. Why? In Uganda. Umanyika tenaku zino bitu byakyuka. Obufere yafuka tabu. Mwe abamuwulira kati mulaba video umanye nti nno obufere. Gote babafere tebebaka. Ebali bakyajira. Bali state bali clear. Ate uli awo we muramura kale.
Naye tuli ku Kanungu
baba ejo bagiyita eno overland adventure travel show. Ndoza onyumirwa katuli awo mu Kanungu. Ndoza story ya Kanungu eyo ogikwatako katono bwetyo. Overland trip.
Ovuga moto kukubonga
giri olugendo nga totuuka ogenda bugenzi ovuga owai olugendo ki totuuka eyo tugenda mpola naye ebitu biri awo bitambula mpola sagala tete wawulidde twategedde kumanyi kati oluzungu olwo lungi nnyo tegesobola kuyitamu abaganda baffe muli awo omuntu na video mulowooza nti ate basajja abantu sagala kuwulira nti saawulidde saategedde kati eyo tuli mu kintu kati bwe tuli awo tuli mu kintu wano bayita Kanungu. Omanyi Kibwetere, omanyi kyakola abantu abawokya agambe nti owaayi omanyi ensi eno egenda kola ki? Egenda kati okutuuka ennaku z'onkomerero. Kati kyakola tuyingire mu nnyumba twegamye tulete kibiriti tufe nga enkomerero tenatuuka.
Ok, Congolais nyonso, bienvenue.
Congolais nyonso bienvenue. Bino bozoyo kamso na musika, botezo na musika. Ah tuzali kolona ngomba.
En tout cas.
Déjà to mara ko matako. Eza leti ya filme. Uzomona ngone leti ya filme ko. Mama beze ezopaluka ndenge moko o comprendre ko tout. Kotambola eloko oyo totambola toyebi tokosuka nango wapi. Totambola kapola kotambola. Et voyager sans destination tokoma wapi tokosuka wapi aho totala Kanungu likolo ya ngomba kaka mingi te tokota kati ya ville moko boye etomona makambo moko boye tozwa ba histoire moko boye tokita nango wa ekoma makambo tushaki mabe mopao abi
tumbola nzela ya Kongoro
kingiri kungu makambo ya manzela ya bwaka nzoto bwaka bituka songolo pakala makambo to komi wa makambo mopa Moro never come wale kuza papaya
watainama 2021 Uganda outback.
Ouais. Et vous les Français, la langue française, c'est notre langue aussi. Nous sommes ici en train de voyager à la destination de l'aventure. C'est les montagnes, et nous sommes ici dans une ville qui s'appelle quoi? Qui s'appelle quoi? Kanungu. Kanungu, c'est la ville qui nous d'après presque dans une heure nous serons dans la ville de Kanungu. Kanungu, il a l'histoire à parler parce que Kanungu, j'espère l'année 2000 en Ouganda, c'était l'événement qui s'est passé en Ouganda dans les 2000 ans. Et puis c'est le pasteur qui a amené les gens dans l'église et puis promettre et faire fausse promesse de que il a les fins du monde, c'est les 2000 ans. Après cela, les croyants sont entrés dans des lieux de prière. À ce même moment, le minuit de 2000 ans, il a dit que c'est la fin du monde. Appeler tous les croyants, se réunir et puis il a mis le feu sur ces lieux de prière et puis millions de gens. Combien de gens ont péri? How many people died? Il y a beaucoup de gens, presque 200 morts en instant parce que la porte de l'église était fermée et brûler les gens comme on brûle les nyamachoma, les muchomo dans les lieux sacrés. Horrible d'écouter. C'est l'histoire de la ville qui d'ici là on va arriver et puis on va partager avec vous. Soyez à l'écoute et nous sommes un Integrated Adventure dans Overland Travel Show. Here we are.
S'il vous plaît, bienvenue
tour de l'Ouganda. Côté de l'ouest de l'Ouganda, nous contournons l'Ouganda de commencer par Arua jusqu'à tout l'ouest de l'Ouganda jusqu'à l'arrivée à Busia. Busia est le point final de nos aventures. Nous contournons les pays de l'Ouganda, c'est ce qu'on appelle les pales of Africa, les pales de l'Afrique. Nous contournons vers l'ouest et pour raconter l'histoire, les histoires des routes, on ne marche pas souvent. Nous sommes ici et puis
avec les Cocorico, t'as pour la coupe.
Wouh! Sasa wewe cameraman, so unataka bafa basi kama hizi? Sijui kitu unataka.
Napita tu
Upewe.
sisi tu yangu.
Ni sawa. Sawa. Hapa kuna traffic. Tena natembea barabara. Siko tu sisi na wewe.
Kinga.
Sasa ulikuwa unajaunani likinga. Wakati mimi najaunani likinga.
Sasa bora tuduga ngapi hao watu wametisini. Ndio nakuwa nafuta bangi.
Kuna kitu
wananyonya wida rasta hii rasta yetu hii kuna kitu sisi anoe
sema wewe unakuja
present NNFM
nasema unakuja kutoa ndere
utajua this is 2021
boom boom bam
mwenyewe sijui. Once elected,
Some of them are good.
you give them that one chance. You really see they have
Wonders.
done something.
Wonders.
Very, very.
Those are the people who I love to call them the really patriots.
Yeah.
The genuine patriots. But the other one, around the corner, that one.
Not even around the corner. Let's go back home. You tell me. Telling me.
Let us keep quiet. They will slap our mouth because sometimes.
Who has done anything in my city since
Okay.
they went to the parliament? Tell me.
So you're not regretting your vote?
I'm regretting.
Are you gonna cry?
No, but I'm not doing it.
I'm gonna swallow it.
I'm not doing it again.
But they say the first mistake is not a mistake because you're learning. But the second mistake is obvious, a mistake. Isn't it?
You send someone to parliament, he just goes there, go executive.
Barakallahu.
Barakallahu fiik.
What? Wow. But now we are the overlanders, but we also look about a little page of something which we are concerned.
Yeah, it's part of us.
It's part of our life. So that's it. We need a road which we are searching for those problems.
These are the roads.
So, but here is a promising, meaning the people of this side of Kanungu, big up, you are doing something which is understandable.
See how high we are driving right now.
Yeah.
The plateau down
Yeah, sure.
the left side.
Bananas full of bananas.
You know
They are part
how
of this
high.
country.
I mean how high on the height of the plateau, not how high the head.
Okay.
See how high somebody think that what the guy is smoking. No.
We don't know. We are just smoking
Not
the
that
AC.
high. We are high above the road, the ground level,
Around the sea level or the ground level?
above the normal
The
level.
town level. Because I see the town is down.
Above the town level.
Yeah, about the town level.
Oh,
Okay.
that is how high we are.
It is what it is. What should we say?
High, high in the sky.
Ready to fly.
No, this is not us. This is the other one.
The other one, yeah, sure, for sure. You are just right and correct. Here we are. But now Kanungu, they say just near. It seems like the GPS is not getting it, and
As
we
usual.
don't know whether are we or are we not. Well, here we are. This is the district of our police headquarters. This is Kanungu, where we are right now. Look at the spectacular view of Kanungu. Enormous, enormous mountains. Look at the map. Right here we are. This is Kanungu. Woo!
Finally,
Finally we are here. This is among
One
the
of the
route
places,
charts.
yeah,
Goal
famous
achieved.
town.
We have reached, we have stepped in Kanungu. Kanungu is a place which have a lot of story. I think you've got the story of Kanungu at the fullest.
And one other story is this.
Yeah, is this. Look at it. This is a golden.
This is another story.
Another one. This is another one. This is another what we call him. We call it what? We call it what? Wounded buffalo. Now that's it. So here we are. This is Kanungu town. We're now signing out from Kanungu. Look at the map. Right here we are. Now we are signing out from Kanungu to Kisoro. Kisoro is the next town stopover. From there we'll be able to decide whether to pull out, chill out, pull over, or here we are.
To hit the long one.
Long one again. That's it.
But anyway,
Kanungu is just a
normally
small
what
one.
defines our day is the time.
The time will define whether to go, good to go or not. We are here. This is Kanungu now. We are just planning now. We're looking the road which will take us to Kisoro. Kisoro at a roundabout. The roundabout Kisoro. Kisoro.
This one is the roundabout.
Alright.
Oh, there's another roundabout.
Sebo! Kisoro anywhere. Kisoro. Yeah.
Ule anaonyesha huko, ule anaonyesha huko.
Webari rejara. Vera wo. Woo! Hey, Dada. Hey, are you getting me?
Yes,
Wherever is Dada? Rete Rukumi. Rota Ukaruba. Karuba Sau. Woo! Want to stay in Uganda. This is what we call in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Plantation there.
Yeah. I'm gonna check with my boy here. With this big
Hello.
boy. Hello. Jebareko. Etwara Kisoro. Whoever in you. Whoever in the Dara Bonane.
Bonane, Happy New Year. With the big year.
Oh, big year.
I tell you with the sincere.
Sincerity is needed. Oh, you ho. No. Sabutundu. Ogenda kurira awa. Tugenzere mukasheshi. Ugenzere.
Jagura amaji.
Ugura amaji oriye amaji. Oriye ngoko. Here we are. We're now sloping down. As usual, this is area of the 1,000 mountains. I've already blessed it in more orthodox way. The orthodox way of blessing it. Okay. Here we are. Dropping down. Take a break. Alright. The water is flowing here. Okay. Just step out, side out from never had this Kanungu today, finally, reach Kanungu. And as Kanungu is not just a gateway pass, and here we are, again, the same scenario, same type of the north, same people, same land. Here we are. Uganda, part of Africa. And we are moving. Let's go! Oh, Murreo! Woo! We got it. We got it. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? We do what we're gonna do. We don't know what we're gonna do. Okay.
Back to the rough roads.
Rough road. Yeah.
Stay down.
Dangerous. So the risk that is not highly rated. Yeah, you gotta study.
Slip slopes. When you're almost like right now, you are the bend.
Thank you for watching. If you already subscribed, click the notification bell so you don't miss our weekly videos.
Intercontinental adventure, taking you places where you've never been before.